I love making great products. One of the buzz that I get most is seeing something that I built or helped build in the hands of the people who actually use it and then liking it.
I've come to meet people who do the same sorts of things that I do and face the same challenges that I do.
I'm hoping that I can kind of learn perhaps some new skills and techniques and meet some new people, compare how things are in their organisation to how things are in our organisation.
Lisa's keynote was really good actually. It's always good to start off with a positive introduction and very insightful as well.
The keynote was today was great. Lisa really she has great understanding that strategic kind of importance filters down to the kind of tactical, practical things that need to be done in order for people to do their jobs to the best of their ability. You really have to change the attitudes at the top, and it sounds like she's doing a lot of really great work to influence that.
I feel there's a lot of food for thought there.
So yeah, I found it really good and interesting and useful to know that the UX community is starting to talk about these things a lot more and value them.
I went to the Agile and UX session from the guys from Nokia and got to see a real inside of the way Nokia works and see how they're using Agile and Kanban to project manage.
I went to Adrian's session and that was interesting too. It was about how you can, well, basically some basic principles on how to put together a good team for generating good user experience and design. And for me, it made me think how might I organise some of the teams that I work with.
I went to a session that Tim Keynes ran. It was a session about thinking time and how we can kind of define how much thinking time we need on a project. And it was more about, I think his pitch was more about selling that to customers as an agency, but actually it was also interesting for those of us who work in-house to make sure we get enough time when working particularly in an agile or a lean way, to build thinking time into a project.
The first session I ran was on developer designer cross-training. This was try and point out some of the ways that designers and UX folk can work better with developers and help the developers do more of the UX work themselves and get it right.
I'm meeting a lot of people I've met before, some people that I recognise from their avatars on forums, and lots of new people too.
I've done a bit of mingling over lunch. Interesting to see people again from Redgate and some of the familiar faces, but also some people I've not seen before in this community, so I'm looking forward to catching up over some drinks later.